All right, back at it for a project steps, and now into step two, where we estimate value from our perspective. So we've defined a context of study here around a customer segment, competitor, and so forth. And now in step two, we're going to do kind of an armchair exercise to assess the value that customer segment we've identified is likely to see in the product. So here's worksheet 2. You don't need this in front of you right now, but note that it's on page 92 of the field guide. Context, we'll just use as an example here. Our goal is to assist Dell in growing its unit sales of laptops by creating more value for loyal PC, or in other words, Microsoft users, Microsoft framework users, who are buying home computers for home usage, buying a laptop for home usage, relative to the Apple iBook. So creating more value for this customer segment than Apple does with its iBook. We sit down and we say, well, what are the factors that would likely be considered in that choice? And so we're going to come up with some of the typical ones: memory size, speed to start up, speed to operate, stoppage errors, meaning freezing up, ease of use and function of familiarity, price, kids' preferences. Note that if you're saying something like quality here, right, not good enough. Quality is too general. It's not manageable. And you'll see that it doesn't provide a lot of diagnostic insight. Quality could mean the weight of the laptop to some people. It could mean the feel of the keyboard. It could mean the latch that opens and closes the laptop. It could be a lot of different things. So you need to think more deeply about that, and also inquire with customers, if they say quality, what that means to them. Second, point of the analysis here is importance. All right, we got varying levels of importance. 3 being absolutely essential, very, very important. 2, somewhat less important. 1, somewhat less important than that. So we've got a little bit of variance here in the estimates. We're going to say that speed to operate, familiarity, price, and kids' preferences are going to be very, very high importance. Speed to startup is less important because we don't start it up all the time. It's usually on constantly, and so forth. So I'm going to speculate as to here's what I believe these customers are likely to believe about importance, and I'm going to be influenced in this to some degree by my own preferences. Beliefs is the third big column here. There's us, there's them. Dell versus Apple. And here my best guess is as to what this customer segment was likely to believe. Probably equal in terms of memory size, right? Apple's probably going to have a perceived advantage on speed and lower probability of stoppage errors. Dell, however, is for this segment more familiar and easier to use as a result, and it costs less. Speculation a little bit here, but likely the kids are going to have a preference for the Apple. 4, deficiency. Are either of these options deficient on any of the factors? And I'm going to suggest that some people are going to believe that, Dell is, this slow startup is kind of a pain, needs improvement, so forth. It's not really meeting the needs. Stoppage errors, same kind of things. All right. Now, column 5, consequences and values. We'll dig a little bit more into this in step 3. But just from our own analysis here, what I'm going to point out first of all is that some students will do this importance for all. Why is it important? Consequences valued for all of the attributes they identify, which can be a good idea because it helps you discriminate more and less important. It helps you think a little bit more deeply about all of them. I'm going to say up here, at least for 3 or 4 factors, do the following exercise. All right, I'm going to start here with a very important one: speed to operation. Right? Why is speed to operate important? Well, you know what? If I'm at home and I'm happen to use this computer, I check my email. I don't want to be spending all night. I don't want to go fast, right? Because I'm home spending time with the family. So be quick. That's why it's important. Over here, stoppage errors, number 4. They're just frustrating, and I want to reduce frustration in my life. Number 5 is ease of use and familiarity. If it's more familiar, it's more efficient, it's faster. Again, and there's a reason why I value my time. All right. So Just a brief overview here of the different parts of Worksheet 2. Again, an armchair exercise, don't spend 3 hours on it. Do your best. It provides a basis for some of the later work we'll do in the project. So let me know if you have questions, and otherwise we'll see you on the next video in step 3. Thanks.